Let the music play. Hey y'all, I got my breakfast. I got my breakfast. I got my coffee. Yeah, I guess I'll be eating my little sausage and grits while I'm talking to y'all. I ain't want to eat too much this morning, too much heavy stuff. That's why I ain't got no toast. Don't eat eggs unless they're boiled and chopped up with some tuna dressing or something. My plate don't look all that appetizing, but it is. It tastes good. My sausage and my grits. Okay. Oh, I got 20 people here already, y'all. I'm running late trying to get these groceries on the table. Oh, man, y'all. I ain't need to do that. I don't like no long introduction. I know y'all don't either. Got cranberry juice. I put some cranberry juice in the bottle. Good morning, team. Okay. Well, I got questions. If I can't get no questions answered, I'm not going to be here long. So with that said, cut. C-U-T, cut. Y'all, I got my coffee. Okay. Let's have us a sip. Hey, ooh, I didn't start again. Anyway, I got my coffee. I got my cranberry juice. And I got my grits and sausage. I'll be eating stuff in my face. I woke up this morning extremely hungry. I don't usually be hungry that early, y'all. Y'all know I used to be rushing off here to eat some BREAKFAST breakfast. Sometime I'll be wanting some NESTLS. Nestle makes the very best. Let me go up here and speak to y'all. Oh, I got my question cap on. Hey, Charlotte King. Still Shady, Ashton, my old lady Nichols. Morning, y'all. Voodoo, Mary Mosley, William Carruthers. Y'all, I'm going to start this story. I was, surfing the news yesterday, which was interesting and cold-blooded at the same time, y'all. Let me get to it. Did I have a sip yet? Oh, I love me some cranberry juice, y'all. I usually like orange juice, but Air Blue Moon, I like to kind of, change up a little bit. I'm not being messy today. However, I'm going to touch on what I was saying yesterday. I came in the evening. I did a very quick video while I was waiting for Mother to come on and do the cleanup. So I came on, stayed on about 7 minutes just to get there. Okay. Y'all, this is cold-blooded. I never heard of such stuff in my life. And this the link. Lady Nika putting it there when I'm to read, y'all. If y'all interested. Okay. Soon as stop moving around. Let me move some of these ads out my way. I hate when all these ads be jumping up in my way. Maybe the next one don't have all those ads. Let me see. Yeah, a sick elderly black man kicked out of Atlanta area hospital with tools still attached. Lord, what the world is coming to. Something wrong with this story with this phone. Stuff is just jumping. Be still, phone. Anyway, a 68-year-old man was kicked out of Piedmont Rockdale Hospital in Conyers, Conyers, Georgia last week because the hospital staff was concerned about payment for his treatment. It used to be, y'all, we can go to the hospital and whether you got insurance or not, they would just bill you. Anyway, according to WSB in Atlanta, the identified man was rescued by Rockdale County Deputy Sheriff Chief Scott Freeman after a Good Samaritan called 911. A hospital employee confirmed that the staff had dressed the patient, walked him out of the building, leaving him right outside of the emergency room exit. When police arrived, the patient still had medical tools attached, including a catheter. He had a fever, an elevated heart rate, a urinary tract infection. Okay, the story just jumped. Let me see. The police arrived, yeah. And signs of sepsis. Now, y'all know that's dangerous. The Rockdale staffer explained that the decision to put the man out was made because he had been at the facility for 35 days. And Medicare would not be covering any more of his treatment. I don't care if the man was there 50, 60 days. At that point, if he couldn't pay it, they could have let him go home and bill him, even though he probably couldn't afford to pay it. But you don't just kick no sick man out there to the curb. Yeah, he was a black guy. Common sense dictates that you do not treat human beings the way they were seen in this particular case, Fremont told WSB. He was literally ejected out to the sidewalk with no help whatsoever. I think it's inhumane. He was clearly incoherent. That's just not how we treat people here in the city of this country. In a statement, Piedmont Healthcare insinuated that the man had been given alternative options to simply being kicked out, but chose not to accept them. Well, at Piedmont, our purpose is to make a positive difference in every life we touch. The statement read, we can only provide the best care with the cooperation and consent of the patient. We do our best to connect patients in need with community partners and social service organizations to provide appropriate after hospital care, but ultimately accepting these services is at the discretion of the patient. I can't believe this man was that sick and he didn't want to take that. Because first of all, they say he's incoherent. And all the things they said he had wrong with him, I don't even think he was able to even make a decision. Made me wonder, did he have any family at all that knew where he was? Because if he's incoherent when they pushed him out there to the sidewalk and dumped him on the ground because he actually landed on the ground, the man couldn't make no decision, do nothing. They should have just took him to, what do you call them, nursing home or something like that. They normally would do that. And if you try not to go there, take it to the court and say this man can't speak up for himself, they need to get an injunction, where they can make the call themselves and put that man somewhere where he can, get help. After being assessed by first responders, the man was loaded onto an ambulance and taken back to the emergency room in Piedmont Rockdale. I don't even think I would have wanted to go back there because they probably pissed off about this time and ain't gonna give him the kind of quality of care that he deserves because they didn't want him in that hospital. Now, maybe it's in their rules, maybe it's their protocol to do that, but that is so wrong. That is so inhumane. They treat that man like a dog, a dog dog. And in this story, they're not going as far as saying if he got any family and where did they finally just let him stay in the hospital or anything. And oh Lord. I don't, Just think if it was one of our elderlies. Let's think if it was one of us, get out. Oh my God, that would just be so, I don't know. Then they got questions, can a hospital kick you out? Well, there's one question, can a hospital kick you out like that? But it says public and private hospitals alike are prohibited by law from denying patient care in emergency. The Emergency Medical Treatment Labor Act, EMTLA, passed by Congress in 1986, explicitly forbids the denial of care to indigent or uninsured patients based on lack of ability to pay. And that's what I just said. Usually when you go to the hospital, you have insurance. They still take care of you and they bill you. So they don't bill people these days. Y'all, that is just so scary. scary. What do you mean? Let me go look over here now and speak and see if y'all got questions. Wow. So the man refused service. That's what they said. Miss Cruz, what a story. Lady Nika put it up there. I don't know. They said that he refused any other services, alternate services that they offered. But I'm thinking, how could he if he's incoherent and that's it? Don't they usually go to court, emergency court, and get an injunction just like when you get those certain religious groups that don't want blood, the doctors, whoever, go to court to make the judge, make them take their, won't they go to the court to make this man go somewhere? They see he's on the street, incoherent. He had a catheter still in his penis. He had a catheter. He still had tubes in his body. He had sepsis. He was incoherent. How could he make a decision? I think they made that decision based on Medicare after 35 days wasn't going to pay no more. You know, that's what they based it on. I don't think, how could he refuse anything if he's not in his right mind? How could he do that? So I don't know. That's what they're saying. He refused any further help. And he know how sick he was. When somebody that's sick, they agree to anything. They say, They don't be knowing nobody talking about be that damn sick. Come on now. They wrong. They wrong. It's two left shoes. That's all to it. They're wrong. They WRONG wrong. I will be dropping my link after I get through in a minute. Everything I want to talk about. But y'all, this story was put out yesterday, October 18, 2021. If y'all want to look it up and read, because I'm still trying to find a follow-up. How long did he stay in the hospital when they put him back to an emergency? Ambulance took him back to the emergency room. Did they just go ahead and place him on their own because the man couldn't make no decisions of his own? And there's only two comments back here. Pathetic and humane. Now you all know the bottom line for healthcare, money, exactly. And you trust them when they tell you that you need something that can only make them more money. And if Medicare was going to stop the hospital care, they only pay so much. Well, it's going to be the same thing in the nursing home. The man is indigent. You know what I'm saying? He needed a social worker to come talk to him before he got released, a family member, somebody speak on his behalf rather than just throwing that old man out there on the streets like that. That's the bottom line. Oh, my grits getting cold. Let me hear my, y'all grits get cold. Bad. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna move on to my next story. Okay, YouTube situation. Let's talk about the YouTube situation. Y'all, you know what? You don't even have to know somebody or say anything about anybody over here. I found out somebody was doing some commentary with me yesterday. Oh Lord, y'all know the kind of names that was called. And did y'all notice that I had my question cap on? Because there's not a lot going on in the beef sector. Oh, I'll tell you the good news though. Brianna did a live yesterday. And her and Kimmy bringing the list back. But it's going to be members only. And see, in the beginning, even though she didn't specify, put it as member only, that's basically who all, was, having fun on the list was just us anyway. And people that we're in a YouTube ship with, friends to the channel. When she started putting it anonymous, and everybody starts saying anything, that's when it started getting dark. So I'm glad that she's putting it to members only. And it will be her and Kimmy, and it's going to start next Monday. And we can begin to have our own fun again. And I'm quite sure all of us to roll together, we're going to be saying little stuff here and there, but it ain't going to be nothing below the belt. We ain't going to be doing like Stanky Baby, chopping off and all them did, because I'm quite sure when she put anonymous for any and everybody to speak, that's when it started going down. Because we wasn't doing it like the way it was before it became anonymous. Okay. So in other news, now, y'all, I really don't care about this at all. But word on the street, Jay Wilson's on, go out about his car. Congratulations, Jay Wilson. I remember when I was in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, I used to get excited too over those luxury name brand cars. And I thank God every day, been there, done that. I had the experience, with cars, and so at least you still like what you almost 52. At least you still at an age where you can still enjoy it. I enjoyed my Lexus back in the day. Now I'm enjoying my SUV. I'm no longer into the name brand, but I'm happy for you. But they say he was over there globe. I'm happy for you. He bought him a used Lexus. Yeah, a used Volvo. Yeah, used Volvo. Yeah, he bought. And used is good too. Just depends on how many miles on there. The upkeep, Jay Wilson, gonna be. Oh Lord, I'm just hoping nothing to go wrong. Got you some good insurance, and I'm happy for you. So those that's on here talking about somebody jealous at our age of a luxury car. Yeah, right. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? In our earlier years, I don't care about all that no more. I was happy to get, because if I wanted me another luxury car, I wouldn't have got that damn SUV, because damn, that thing costs big money too. That thing costs a down payment on a house, really, to tell the truth about it. And of course, I didn't have cash to pay cash for it like that, but I make my monthly payments. Only thing I hate, insurance is so how you buy a brand new car, goddamn. Well, y'all seen it is blue. I took a picture of it because I had got it for my birthday in the month of August. I got it. First time use it, first time buy it. Nobody else ever drove it. And now I'm tired of it. I want to go back to a regular car. I like Hondas. I like Nissans. I just, had never went and bought one all my life and when it did it. So it is what it is. But I'm happy for you, for real, Jay Wilson. Kudos to you. Now, maybe you can get some enjoyment out of it. You'll probably be through paying for it. Not unless you got the cash to double the payments by the time you're 60. Okay? Nobody's jealous. Y'all, your grits is good. Sometimes y'all like to put tomatoes and green onions in my grits. And I ain't put butter and salt. I don't understand when people make it like it's cream of wheat and put sugar and milk in it. Lord. But anyway, so that's another story. Other than that, I got my question cap on. What else is going on here? Not too much. I don't really care about keep talking about Stanky Baby because I didn't watch her list. The only reason why I peeked at it last week, just to see, because people were saying certain people was on there and I went and peeked and that was it. And I came back and I said that it was pathetic. It was a flop, a F-L-O-P flop. So, of course, I didn't go there and watch none of that. So yesterday evening, I came back and I touched on a little bit of Rico. I didn't finish, like I said, because I was waiting for Mother to come live. I had 10 minutes, 7 minutes. And I told the history where it started with me with him, and it was over nothing. I think it was jealousy because of me and Roddy's relationship. I never done nothing until we became the Dark Forest, and he can't seem to let that alone. Because yesterday he was playing an old Serious Babies video. Well, it was us, but it was some that was turned over to Serious Baby because her watermark was on there. It had Serious Babies across the screen, the road, So he was playing that, trying to prove that that long, pencil thin looking penis, a peen, wasn't his. I guess that was his point. But I don't know what the point was, but, I personally, I never done nothing to him, and it took me a long time to start clapping back at him too. I wasn't even cussing him that day when he came on the panel. He was 29, and I said, I don't want to be arguing with no children. But now that the man is pushing 32, because he's 31, he'll be 32 this coming year, almost 40. I'll say what I want to say now. And so this year, I finally start clapping back at him. Because when I come on here to have fun, I don't always want to have to come on here and listen to somebody over there saying something, I want to come on here and have some fun. But I get attacked. I don't even have to be somewhere. All somebody got to do, and a lot of people do this on purpose. They'll say your name on purpose so somebody can grab hold to it. Then whoever panel that is can start speaking on it. That's what they do. Because I just found out somebody I don't even watch. I only watch one time. My name was all in their mouth, like I really care, but I don't care. So I just thought I'd throw it out there too. You ain't got to be nowhere. Very obsessed. Very. And so I don't hate him. I wish him well. It's not in my character to just hate somebody. But I want to fool with you. I have a lot of young folks that come around me because of my children, my nieces, my nephew, they like me. Sometimes they just stop by and see me. But that's one young man that I will never invite in my home or around me. I'm not around people like, I'm not around that. I would never do it. And I understand he got problems, stands from it when he was in the womb. I understand all of that. But at one point in your life, when you're not happy with your life, you're not happy with how you was raised, your parents didn't do this, they didn't do that. Can't you make that decision to do something for yourself when you hit 21? Really to 18. But I give you the 21. There's no more excuse now. That I'm only 31 is not an excuse, because for a grown man to say I'm only 31, that's sorry. That's a bum. 31-year-old men got families. 30-year-old men got jobs, got kids. 31-year-old man at least got a car. They ain't got nothing else. And I wonder who is letting him live in that apartment. Now, the story, somebody said that when he first moved to D.C., he was chasing up behind some white man he found on one of the apps they go to, like Jack, but it wasn't Jack, it was a different one, not the one that Jay Wilson got caught on, Jack. And that's what led him to D.C. Now, I kind of can believe that, because at one point he wanted to move to Texas because of Wiley. I'm thinking he's found some man he had met somewhere on one of these apps and down there in New York. Because I'm going to tell you something. There's help for people with HIV in every city and town and state in the United States. Some lists are shorter than others, from what I hear, talking to a lot of different people here, doctor people here that's from different places. Here in California, you might be on a list 5 to 10 years. I've known people say they was on there a hell of a long time before they got their voucher. Then I heard it was someplace where they got on lists on there 2 or 3 months. It just depends. But if New York is expensive and got long lists, and just think how many people got HIV, how could they just go there and be on the top of the list? I remember 6 months ago when he was doing an interview with his counselor, and she was asking how much he drank. He was lying, saying he drank a beer, this and that. He didn't tell her the truth, how he'd be sloppy drunk every day. And he was telling her then the kind of help that he needed. I don't know if none of y'all watched that. I did about 5 or 6 months ago. So I'm wondering, did he get on the list back then or what? I don't know, but it's just strange for somebody just to pick up with no money, and just get enough cash out from supporters to go to New York. Now, so I believe this person when they said he'd have met somebody and stayed somewhere. So he wanted to show us he got a key to somebody's apartment. Then he went outside. Somebody's getting him a ride. I don't know if somebody gave him a ride. Was he in the Uber? He bragged on the fact that the person that was getting him a ride was in a luxury car as if it was his. He said, how am I a bum? And I'm in this luxury car. I forgot what kind of car it was, but it had a, and he put his phone towards the dashboard so you can see he was in that car. It was 156,000 miles on there, y'all. Hold on a second. 156,000 miles. Yeah, y'all. He bragged on the fact that he was getting a ride from somebody in a luxury car. He said, yeah, I'm such a bum. Look at the car. I'm riding in. Well, it wasn't your car. It wasn't your car. I'm trying to think of the name of the car, y'all. He was so happy that somebody was giving him a ride in that car. Oh, Lord, and I ain't going to get off until I tell y'all the name of the car. I'm going to think of it while I'm talking to y'all. He sure did. He surely did, y'all. Okay, let me see. I thought I had wrote it down. What to tell y'all? Now, Sarkini didn't answer me yesterday, which I don't think, when I didn't watch him, he may have, when I was talking about how he was describing this so-called office and closet with the pink balloons, the tissues, and all that old kind of stuff. Oh, you saw it too, Manny? I'm glad I looked at the thing. The Lexus. He was so happy talking about, yeah, I'm a bum, but I'm getting the ride in the Lexus. So somebody said in the chat, it's 156,000 miles. It was an old ass Lexus. That goes to show that poor baby man used to nothing. He ain't used to getting a ride. And he was saying he was so proud that somebody's giving a ride in that Lexus with all those miles on it, y'all. Yeah. That was yesterday when I was told to go watch how he was over there talking about us. I went and watched Dad and I watched Daddy. And I'm thinking, who got him in their place? I mean, do they know how sloppy drunk he gets? Do they watch him? He don't even know what global warming is, y'all. He don't understand that even if he didn't throw a butt when he left to go to the store, you had other butts under all them other butts and ashes just smothering me for days, maybe 18 hours. And then it starts smoking, but we've been learned that, make sure that you put your butts all the way out, because after sitting, and if it's sitting on a whole bunch of other butts halfway put out, it can cause a flame. And I'm thinking something is going on for that move that he made. It's something more to the story. And they say he fixed that house, the part that he burnt up. But maybe the people, he really had a lot of money. So maybe the people got some of the supplies on their credit cards or something that he can't pay them. And he skipped town. He running from something. I don't care what y'all say. That's not normal. That's not normal. Hey, Carruthers, thank you. I'm looking over here now just in case I need to speak to somebody. He do. He really do, man. First, he need to go to AA. He need to get off the booze. He really do. He need to detox. Once he detox and really seek Jesus, like the way he keep throwing God and all that foolishness he be saying over there, maybe he'll make it. Oh, did somebody send him enough money, cash app to go get the U-Haul? Because he's over there begging for U-Haul. You ain't got nothing. You can't do nothing for yourself. These people take his enablers. Maybe they thinking they feel bad for him and they helping him, but they're not. Oh, they're supplying his habit. They supplying his trees and his liquor. Man, I believe that. I believe something's going on. You better, man, on one of those apps, or he had to leave right away. He running for something. Because the way he made it sound, there's people, and he was happy where he was, climbing in and out the window. Y'all think they got tired of him climbing in and out the window? Because listen, y'all, I know the neighbors must see him when he's on that porch every day, drinking, getting butt naked, shaking a little pencil thin wee at everybody, smacking a disease-looking butt with all of the swords and legions on it. And he get to scream. They see that, just like they saw the fire. They see all of that. And I don't think the people that he was living with knew that he was carrying on like that. I don't even think they're YouTube people. Because I feel like if they know they had a nut climbing out their window, acting like that at their home, I think they would have been done something about that. New York, Miami is the key state. I think they would have been done something about that. And y'all hit the like and don't forget to hit the cash app either, because I am providing the service. Now, I finished a lot more coming out here though. Tell you about it. But anyway, if y'all can go ahead and bless me too with a like or monetary, whatever way, if you feel the need to do it, and if you can, I appreciate it. So we're all begging because we all provide the service. That's true. But at the same time, we've been responsible for our own grown selves. When there's no way I'm going to just pack up and go to another state depending on cash apps. See, what I would get, I'll put back into my channel like I'm trying to do the other channel. Eventually, I'm going to get that built up over there. So I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? So yes, we all, come on here, put our stuff up there. We are providing the service. Y'all pay cable and everybody. We're cheap. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever. And y'all claim y'all like us. So that's what we do. But to come on here where everybody got to buy all your clothes, even down to your underwear, shoes, coat, and support your liquor habit, I wouldn't want to donate to nobody that's not doing nothing with it either, to tell the truth about it. Now, sometimes, you might give somebody something to say, here, do something nice for yourself. I get that too. But you begging for everything in life. You don't even got a job. You're not trying to help yourself. You're a bum. You're a bum. It is what it is. And I know Whitey glad he got away from that. Whitey saw that right away. As soon as he met the little boy. Yeah, right. I'll say. Okay, y'all, let me get my other gadget started up here. I think I've been talking to my time before I put my link if anybody wants to say anything. I got my question cap on, y'all. Because, like I said, ain't a lot going on. I got my gadget. I see I had a troll in here. Y'all come on with some better reads. Also, yesterday, everybody thought this one person was blocking. They did call and explain the situation. And I did say, well, I was really perplexed by that, because if it happened that way, then how do you unblock one person? But anyway, we talked through it. They said they was going to come on and do a live and apologize to everybody that was getting blocked. And they apologized to me. And they said they just won't watch me while they at work, if that was the case, so don't let me forget to say that, because I did say I'll let everybody know. Just in case y'all didn't go watch the apology or whatever, of the people that was getting apologized, that was getting blocked, that he did apologize to y'all. He did do that to y'all, for y'all. He did. I missed that live myself too. I only seen the replay. I seen the title, because it's hard to catch airline. You know what, Manny, that could be true too. Manny said he probably ran out in his area and got to go to New York area where he ain't too known. And New York ain't gonna be like him just jumping a bicycle, going to the corner store to get some beer, whatever. They got all kinds of nuts hanging in front of them stores. I mean, it's a little bit more fast paced than where he was, I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? I am assuming. Betty calling, I do mean, girl, stay in your. Oh Lord, what's going on in the chat? Something's going on. Yeah. Okay, stay in your lane, because I know you aren't preaching to me about no substance or something. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, that boy was probably well known. Now, I looked at over there Money Grish the other day, and she had a map up. I still don't know what an SRO is, but she's showing the streets. I'm assuming that's where the little person is. And as y'all can hear now, I'm not really dragging because I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you can tell that we be hitting the nerve, because certain things he want to come back and he want to explain. He want to explain about the alcoholism, but he did say he's from a family of alcoholics. He did speak that truth. He said he's from a family of alcoholics. But when we first saw him, and it wasn't me, y'all, people said you can tell when people was born with alcoholic syndrome. Okay? Because the way their body be out of proportion, like his head, his little wee, like a little pencil arms down there to his calves. This portion. But I ain't know that to be true. But since he came out and said his mother had him at 15, got pregnant at 14. Well, first it was 13, but now had him at 15. She must have really been something. Now, y'all might be saying it's wrong for me to say this, but I am an elder lady. How much y'all think I'm going to let the little boy come over and talk about me without me saying something? Okay? I feel like if he can call me all kind of old bats and bitches and stuff, I can say your mammy. Because y'all know usually when a man come in a woman like that, what's the first thing we say? Your mama. We go ahead and play the does here. So in April, I start clapping back of this year. Okay? So if you want to keep bringing me up, and no, I'm not as old as your old granny. And and if I was, so what? But it's her fault that you turned out like the way you did. Then you said your uncles is your siblings, aunties is your siblings, and you done had sex with your sister. I don't care if it was a stepsister. Y'all was raised together as siblings. You had sex with your siblings. Your daddy taught you sex at 6 years old. You said it, we didn't say it. You talk too much. You keep it real too much, if that's what you call keeping it real. You got on here, to me, you shading your family. You basically saying your mother wasn't about shit and your granny wasn't either. So before you come on here and talk about me, this granny, you need to watch what you're saying and look at your own family. Y'all all get together and get help for each other, because they all is still alcoholics. Okay? I'm not no old alcoholic. I don't want a particular age, but I'm not no old alcoholic. And I gave my kids a chance, and they're doing great. My 32-year-old just had a new baby, and his other child is 9 years old, and he has a wife. He's 32. So maybe that's why I don't understand a 31-year-old grown-ass man ain't got nothing going on in their life whatsoever. I mean, nothing, N-O-T-H-I-G, nothing. Okay? Exactly, Paulette. If he can come on here and call us old bitches, well, then I can call this granny an old bitch. Because that's what she is, a little drunk, bald-headed bitch in the front, no edges. How much longer do you think I was going to keep not saying nothing back? You started it 2.5 years ago over there on the panel at TSC Man. I hadn't done nothing to you. Only thing, I was close to Whitey. Whitey, why you come over here and dump him off on us like this? I'm going to have to email Whitey and tell him to come get this boy. Why did you come dump us off like this? Huh? Why did you do this, Whitey? Oh, when I get off here, I'm going to tag you, Whitey, so you can look and see me ask you this question. Come get this little drunk. He been over here reaping havoc ever since you let him come in that chat. Hello, this is Rico. I make $150 an hour. I'm an escort. Come to find out, the boy was making $5 or $10, you know, for a quick suck so he can get some liquor for him and his family. Betty White, I'm a granny too, and he coming for me, so I'm gonna go at his damn granny. So if she ain't got nothing to do with it, stop bringing her in. You called her, discussed me with her and everything. So I feel like if he can come at this granny, then I can go at his granny. And it is what it is, because that's what we do. When a man call you a bitch, you call their mama a bitch. I held off for a long time. You know, his granny ain't got nothing to do with it, but if he don't want me saying nothing about his granny like I'm starting to do, leave me alone. Okay? And I don't care how slow he is. He ain't too slow. He be on here reaping havoc on everybody. He's an alcoholic. That's what he is. It ain't about being slow. Yeah, that's right, Bubbles. I have literally seen Rico attack people first, then turns into a victim when they respond. And it took me a long time to respond to the little drunk. Y'all know it did. He can sit here and call Pilot, you 60-year-old hoe. Well, then she can call this old 68, 69-year-old granny one. Shoot. I think the grandfather, and I don't like coming there bringing the people, family members not on here, but he brought up mine. He's been on here lying down for a whole year, talking about my husband in the wheelchair, and I'm changing diapers. Everybody that has seen me show my husband, I know goddamn well my husband's in the perfect health. We be at the restaurants and stuff every week. But if they ain't got nothing to say about you, they're going to make it up. Okay? It's nice what he says about blasting her husband at Lorraine. Walking, you get what you get with you. I know that's a mistake. You say it's nice. No, nigga, it ain't nice. Yeah, and my husband ain't on YouTube. But why he bringing my husband up? Terry E said, I think the grandfather and his real father, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Because if his body dysfunction, his body, the way it's all messed up, it's not formed right, it could be incest. You know how they say something wrong when two people make a baby of the same blood? It could be. Maybe that's why his body is all deformed like that. It could be. But I just feel like at what point am I supposed to, not say something or something? Okay. And he's been doing this for 2.5 years. The very first time, if y'all was to see that video, he called me all kind of names. And I was just arguing back with him, and then I got muted. But y'all can only just hear what he was saying and not me. Then after the fact, the host said, "Oh, I wish I had muted," but it was too late for that because I was really trying to talk to him, but I was arguing at the same time. The man called me, a young man called me all kind of names. He only 31. Yeah, right. Okay. Let me take a sip of my cranberry juice. Y'all, I just been ramming at the mouth. Do anybody got anything they want to say? Because basically, that's what I'm doing. Single. Okay, Taylor. Thank you for saying that. Single room occupancy. Well, how he paying for that? He already got a room. He just jumped ahead of the list of everybody. Because the way he was describing, if people would thought I was such a bomb in a drink, they wouldn't give me a key to their place. See, I got a key. He said, I'm going to be staying with these people until I get my place. That's what he said. And that's what I'm questioning. Who would let a drunk bomb stay in a place like that? You sure did, Lady Nika. She said, I cared about it and supported Rico. This the second time. He don't got no respect for nobody. I wonder if he hadn't went on that panel where all of us is getting asked about, would he have came out and let you know how he really felt about you? Because he spoke his true feelings. Because, and this ain't a shade of nobody. Everybody do their panels the way they want to do it. That's their commentary. But it was a panel that all of us was getting asked about, even from people that hate us or just very disrespectful. And I wonder how was he holding that in? Would he have said that somewhere else? So I can agree, but I do know that. Well, we all know it's a sickness. Yes, it is. He can get some help. He knows it's a sickness. But that don't give him the right to keep coming at everybody. That's the excuse. So since he got this sickness, he get to treat us any kind of way verbally on here. Come on now. He just we got to keep saying, oh, but his parents, no, at 21, he could have went and got some, he still can get some help. Sure. So that's a license to keep doing that? I mean, we're going to get tired sooner or later. Yeah, I'm going to have to take somebody and tell him, come pick up this bag that you left back here. Because he's running a month. We tried. He running an MUCK month. No, that's right. It was just not an excuse at all. He know what he doing. There'll be moments before he put that liquor in his body that he don't be drunk, but he say he be depressed, and so he be trying to drink feelings away too. So what that tell you? And then he sat up there and said he was gonna cut Spelly Boy's throat. He make a lot of threats, violent threats against everybody with his little puny butt. A lot of violent threats. If I was him, I'd go check out that butt with all them sores and that red right there. I don't know what that is, but it looked nasty. And he has the audacity to come on here and spank it at us. Just nasty. He probably sold them draws for some liquor, but let me get off of that. I'll drop my link. If y'all want to discuss this man, anything I said, I think I got about 15 more minutes. Oh, somebody back here already. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I got to put my brand on. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and finish what I was trying to talk about yesterday without dragging. I'm not dragging. I'm not calling no names. It is what it is. Hey, Carruthers, can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning, darling.
Good morning. I'm not even going to leave this up because I know your voice. I don't think nobody take your voice, I hope. Because he kind of slick with that photo bomb. He tried to sit there with he did that with me, Paulette. And tried to do the same thing with Tracy the other day. What's up, Mr. Carruthers?
Yes, dear. Bless, I just want to say God bless you this morning. That breakfast sounds delicious, by the way.
Yeah.
And I really came up to kind of tell everybody in the chat that I want to thank them for all the support that they have given me through these few months with my music and stuff. Lady Nika, like Lady Nika, you, uh, Ryback has been in there. Faith Yaya, people on your platform that have came up and said hello, William, and great music. Even though I know some of the playback sometimes is lousy. Another thing, Bless, I want to say you keep on doing what you're doing, sweetheart. You're a wonderful woman. I love you. And like I said, I love people in this YouTube streets, but sometimes it gets hard. It gets hard for me to listen to the way that we as Black people talk to one another and say things. But that's nature. That's that's only human nature. Uh, and again, I just came up to say to all those that do listen, thank you, Lady Nika. Yeah, thank you. That listen to it, either thumbs up or thumbs down. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get it to where it's gonna be a heck of a lot better, and maybe YouTube will get up off their butts and let content creators like myself or small ones do those kind of things, play music without worrying about copywriting but yet they still put me out there and put the advertisement up, so they're making their money. And
Right.
you're right, Bless. We're on here. Why shouldn't we get compensated?
Right.
I always told people from the beginning, I never wanted to be, compensated. I like doing it because I love it. So with that being said, I'm not gonna put a cash app in because people have asked me, why don't you put a cash app in? Because I feel if the airways is free for people, then you shouldn't have to pay me to give you good content. So
but it's not free. We pay to do this StreamYard as well. It's not free.
Yeah,
and it's not free with our time, because I know a lot of content creators, even me sometimes, we don't feel like coming on, but we know we got supporters that be sitting here waiting on us that want to see us. So we try to come on here and entertain them. Whether we doing some beefing, because over here they love beefing. That's just human nature. People love this for some reason. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just like they paying cable and everything else, I don't see anything. A dollar or two ain't hurting nobody. If it ain't hurting you, that's fine. So, and I'm glad you started to do with music. I do want you to come on more. And I hate that copyright thing too. If we got to pay them and they still get paid, I don't understand why, they do that. But I think they should let us play music. I really do, but we don't. And I appreciate you coming up. But yeah, I don't see no reason why you shouldn't. You entertaining. People want to watch you just like they want to watch other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
right. There has been times when I got flagged too, and what TV said, yeah, I have been flagged by other people for doing that, but that's the haters out there, and I realize we're all going to have haters, and we just have to deal with it the best of our accord. But once again, I just want to give thanks to all the people that do come up and listen to me, and I really highly appreciate it. And like I say to everybody, I love all you guys, even my enemies. Those are the haters out there. They're not enemies. They're just, I don't know, they're haters. That's all, as y'all say on the YouTube streets. But yeah, I'll continue listening.
Some of them, wait a minute, Mr. Carruthers, some of them gonna hate more than some of us. Like I go so far, I would never be able to have a thought that I don't want to go that deep anyway. I want people to come watch me because they want to watch me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, because a lot of people watch this now instead of TV. Yeah, a lot of people just be waiting, you watch some stuff. It's just, now I'll go there if I have to, because like this morning, I'm just talking, I'm not dragging, I'm not cussing nobody out, I'm just giving my true feelings.
Well, you sound kind of sexy when you curse now, Bless.
And it took me a long time to go there too, because I'm not really cursing at home for real. I'm really not, but if somebody take me there, I'll go there. It is what it is. Now, let me ask you this question. What do you think about it? You speak on anything I spoke on. What do you think about the elderly guy that got kicked out the hospital?
That's a damn shame. Like I said, this country is it's going to hell in a handbasket. There's somebody out there that man has a family. Even if he doesn't have a family, there should be somebody that's willing to take up a cause and support this guy. For them to put him out, even with the tube in him.
Yeah, a catheter, a whole tube, and say that he was disoriented, he had sepsis. Now, he couldn't make, if they did offer him something else, he couldn't make that decision. He wasn't
Yeah.
in mind. So I'm wondering if they even try to call a family member before they put him out for somebody to help him make a decision. So I'm gonna be looking for the after story to see that they keep him, that they find and put him in a place. Because I don't know. I just thank God every day that I do have a family and somebody gonna get called and something happen like that to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's too many
Right.
people in my family for me to get picked down the streets like that. Ain't nobody call, nobody come get me, put me somewhere, come take me home. I feel bad for the man, so I'm gonna be following up behind that story.
Yes, that is a pitiful story, and it makes you wonder what this country is really coming to with the economy going the way it is, and people dying all around us. Just about every day they're dying for something that we didn't have any choice in doing. And I believe that quote unquote virus was man-made. I don't believe it.
I believe that too.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then, like Colin Powell yesterday passing away, and
Well, he lived a life, but I'm still praying for him and his family. We never want none of
yes,
our people to
yes,
go away, but it's inevitable. We all gonna die one day.
yeah, we're
So
all gonna pass
yeah,
away. But
right.
you think, but the way they're looking at it, some people are making like that. The prick caused him to pass away sooner, which they didn't realize that the man had a underlying illness,
Right.
which would cause him, cause them to pass away. But he lived, like you say, he lived a long and
Yeah,
fruitful
he
life.
did. And I pray that I can pass my glory years like that, because the glory years when you hit 70. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a messy question. You ain't got to answer if you don't want to, because I know you hang out there over there with Sir King. I'm assuming you do. And
Oh, no, ma'am.
what do
No,
you think
ma'am.
about
No,
what,
ma'am.
what,
No, ma'am.
what? Huh?
No, ma'am.
No, man. What?
I don't hang out with Sir
Okay,
King
then maybe I
anymore.
said it wrong. I thought you, well, y'all, cool, gotta respect each other, report whatever. I know you're on this panel sometimes, so let me put it like that. So, what do you think about this picture that he was describing? That I thought was going to be whips, chains, lube, all kind of perverted stuff. The way he was big upping it and making people cash out for it, and QB finally bought the picture. But then when we seen what it wasn't the way Sir King was describing it. He goofed the kids. I heard about a few people sending the 20 and then QB gets the rest of the money. Did you see that picture? I showed it a little bit yesterday. But check this out, though, Mr. Carruthers. I heard somebody saying that I put it out. No, I talked about it, and I was asking Sir King a question, and I was joking. I said, why'd you take the kids' money? Why you goop the kids or something? But one of my haters said that, oh, Les Watkinson put out Jay Wilson, offer to dox the man. There's a plaque on the wall, and people doxing. Wasn't nothing like that going on. People just tended to just make up everything. They didn't look to the person. And so I talked about it yesterday. I was saying with Sir King gonna say more about it, but he didn't. What do you think about that? Did you see that?
Well, Ms. Bless, I would be lying if I said no, I didn't see it. But yeah, I saw it, and you know what? Like I said, I try not to get into the down guttery things, but some of this stuff on YouTube is ridiculous. And I got to, like I said, I'll give Sir King his props for a marketing man. He's a genius. Now, when it comes to talking about people and saying things about people, I don't agree with it all the time, what he does. But that's just like his Zoom. He's charging to come over to Zoom. People are charging now to have little private things done for them to where they can make that money. And like you said, make your money. I'm glad you're making your money. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to say anything dirty about it. But
I just thought that was messy, and he knew that picture went all the way he was describing it. And I don't know if Jay Wilson spoke it or not. I ain't going to see it. The only thing I know about this car with bragging, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he finally got him a nice car before the age of 60. You know, he's very happy, and I'm happy for him. Congratulations, Juicy Booty, if you see or hear about this.
Yeah.
Now, what else went on? I could ask you while I got you up here. Y'all, I'm not going to be up here much longer either. I see I'm approaching my hour very fast. What else was going on? Ain't nothing else going on. The list is coming back next Monday. It's going to be members only, so I'm glad we finna do it like that. Because
that's another thing.
Because that's how we started off, just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I always told Bria I was proud of her and her platform too. Like the people, I like a lot of people and I support a lot of people. And maybe that gets in some people's craw. But if you want me to sit up and just try to banter somebody, no, I'm not going to try to banter them. But I will let them know, hey, some things I don't like you doing. And some things, it's funny to me. So with Brianna's coming back, I'm looking forward to seeing that, really.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun because it's not gonna be that anonymous for all of them to come over there and put all that on dark low below the belt stuff. Because it was fun. That's what it sounded like it's gonna be, because that's the way it was when it first started off. It was something really, it was really fun. It really was.
Right. It's something to look forward to again, because right now the way it goes, see, here I go. I gotta admit it.
Well, that it'll be something different because, like I said, ain't nothing really going on over here in the beef sector. It's the same people over and over, and it's just not.
It's like we're repeating history.
Yeah.
Really.
Right. Yeah. That's all it is. So basically, that's it. Now, y'all, if anybody else got anything else to say, I think I got about 5 or 10 more minutes. So I don't have nothing messy today, but I needed to come on and talk about what I was talking about, to finish yesterday. And
I don't bless you. Don't see your chat. But see, there's stuff in here.
I got to stay away from my chat minds. I know y'all see that.
Yeah.
I just need to do that. I was trying to let something come in.
Everybody we're all critics on these YouTube streets. I'm a critic too, but
no, I'm talking to my mind. It was something I was trying to let get through, and I accidentally didn't let it get through.
Okay.
Because it's sometimes when people make a comment, some comments don't come through as help or review, and the mind got that decision to let it come through or not. I was trying to let it come through, and I actually didn't let it come through, and it wasn't that bad. So sorry about that. The person don't see a comment that just made. That was an accident. I touched my thing. Let me get my hand away from here.
Oh, but no, I like I said,
okay,
I'll come up once in a while. Okay.
No, you can keep talking while I'm saying. I'm just letting you know.
Like I said, once in a while, I have people that at my age they'll make me laugh.
Lord, can you hear me? Oh Lord.
Oh, I know the warning signs.
Can you hear me? Oh Lord. Can you hear me? Say yes or no. Because I'm gonna think you're a photobomber and I'm finna put you down. That's a photobomber. Because by then, Sir Key B that said something by now, right?
Right.
Okay. So it ain't gonna work too long. Rico. You can come on down, because you ain't coming up. I'm not letting you up, so there's no sense in you even stand back there. So continue on, Mr. Carruthers.
Hey, like I said, it's crazy out there in the world. See now, if that was Rico and he's trying to do that crap, the only reason.
Oh, you know what? I was getting ready to kick your butt off. Now keep on talking so I can make sure this is.
Don't kick my butt off. Hold on.
I thought you were trying to photobomb. You took too long to say something.
Hold on 1 second, Bless. Hold on. Hopefully you can hear me still. Can you still hear me? I need y'all to say something. William, say something with your loud voice.
Yes, okay. I can hear you. I can still hear you.
Hold
on. No, Faith. I don't see no previous comment. I probably wasn't looking at my chat. Write it again, or I can go up and look for it. Let me go up.
Yes, he had a form of cancer that made the shot less effective. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm looking for it. And if I don't find it, just repeat.
Betty White starting on. Ain't gonna be no Sir King versus William. Okay.
No, we ain't finna do all that. I want Sir King to answer my question why he picked up that picture. I ain't see everything you said. Or was there a second picture?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Right.
Oh, okay. So Lady Nika put a thing in there. Okay, I see what you saying. If that's what you're talking about. Okay, let me text her. Okay. I didn't see it because I don't be looking at the thing sometimes because I don't be wanting to throw me off. You know, it's hard. You know, sometimes when you look at your stuff, you throw you off, and I get to thinking they talking to me or what y'all talking about or whatever.
Yeah, and that's why I tried not to, but I learned to. Sometimes you have to look at the chat to see how it's going, and if you want to, you can change the conversation. If not, just
Yeah, if it
get
ain't
off
going
of
in my
there.
direction, I get back to what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'll put it
what's
on
the
Right.
back.
question? What's the question you got?
Okay,
William, William, William.
I
Hold
had
on.
That's
asked
okay.
you about that picture. When I was watching, you was telling everybody you had some tea about Jay Wilson,
I did
and
have tea.
you was
I did.
asking, telling. Oh, my thing is stuck. I can't move my banner right now, y'all. But anyway, you was asking folks to send you money. You didn't want to give up. It was some good tea, and
It was.
so I
It was
think
good.
a couple people sent you money. QB came on the panel. And he really wanted to buy it because he really wanted to talk about the state of the B sector, whatever the case was. He finally, I guess, gave you enough money for it. He said, "Ooh, there's some tea." I mean, he was big up in it too. But then when I saw the picture that I showed yesterday, it wasn't all like the way I thought, the way you were describing it. So that's why I said, "Did
Well,
you Google this?" Huh?
no, I didn't. That's your expectations of what you thought you were going to see. Obviously,
It
he was
is.
satisfied.
Well, you said
Obviously, he was
people. Wait a
satisfied. He
minute.
was satisfied by what he got, though.
I know he was, but I'm saying, and I'm quite sure he thought it would felt like that because few people said, "Well, that's what it was. It
Well,
was the closet with some pink balloons.
sorry.
There
I'm sorry.
wasn't this."
I appreciate a QB being a great customer and a satisfied customer.
Okay.
Y'all didn't even
Well,
pay.
if he's satisfied, I just wanted to ask you that question because when I saw it, I was thinking it was some whips, chains, lube, all kind of stuff. You're right. That was my
Well,
imagination.
that's your nasty
Yeah,
mind.
that was
Ain't you
my
blessed?
imagination.
Ain't you
That was this
holy?
old lady.
Why you thinking like that, blessed? With that perverted
That
mind?
was this old the way you was describing it. The way you was describing it, Sir King. Now,
Bless.
let me ask you this question. Somebody said that there was a plaque on the wall that was, I don't know if the plaque was supposed to show his business or whatever. So I went back to the picture and I blew it up. I ain't see no plaque or none of that that's gonna be telling this picture talking about he was doxxed. He was not doxxed. It was just an offer with a desk, some Kleenex on the desk, and a closet with some pink balloons or whatever. It wasn't even really all messed up like I thought it was gonna be, all shabby. But it wasn't a plaque. It wasn't no plaque on the wall, was it? What is this? Did I do that? Oh, I didn't know that I changed things like that. Let me see, y'all. Did I do that? Can y'all still hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. There, everything got quiet.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me, Sir King? Sir King, did he fall off?
I was just waiting to
He
hear
must
Sir
have fell
King.
off.
Yeah, he must have fell off. He'll probably be back up in a
Yeah,
few minutes.
I'm gonna show the picture for those that didn't see it. Well, he didn't say pink awareness, Miss Cruiser. I'm telling you how he was describing. He didn't say that. That's why I'm asking him these questions, okay? Sir King.
Y'all about to get me in trouble with somebody. I'm about to get in a fight for y'all.
I ain't gonna get you in no trouble. I'm finna find that picture. Let everybody see. Yeah, because the way you described it, of course, I'm thinking, ooh, I can't wait to see it. Yeah, lo and behold, it wasn't all what I thought. So was there more than one picture? Because I saw another angle.
It could have been multiple. It could have been multiple pictures because multiple people got it. You know, I think
Okay,
Brianna got it before I even.
okay, so it's another picture I got right here. And I'm wondering, was it the same place? Now it's looking like it's a little shabby and messed up or whatever. Okay, so it was more than one picture took it. Okay, so maybe that's what the problem was. It might be some more out there then. It might be some more out there because I said, hey, I'm looking for something. I was looking. I said, oh, I want to see it. But I got this one right here.
Why is everybody counting my pocket? We got William over here complaining.
Ain't nobody counting your pocket. We asked you a question about what you don't know today. Ain't got nothing to do with your pocket.
Bless,
Ain't got nothing to do with your pocket.
No, can I even talk? Bless, you had William over there talking about what I'm doing with Zoom. You need to take your butt over to Slushy Head if you want to play copyrighted music. You cannot play copyrighted music.
So you still haven't learned anything, have you? You still haven't learned anything from me or about me or for me.
Well, you're the
I
one
try to
I've
give you
learned. I
confidence.
can't
Wait
learn.
a minute.
Sorry, as old
May
as
I
you are, I
speak,
can't learn
sir?
anything
May I
from you.
speak?
To be honest,
May I speak?
to be honest,
May I
as old as
speak?
you are, I can't learn anything from you.
No, you can't.
I
You
think I'm
haven't.
teaching you more than anybody.
No, you're not teaching. No,
Right?
sir. See, there you go. There you
Didn't you
go.
use my name to get clicks and views? Didn't you use my name to
No,
get clicks
see,
and
there you
views?
go
Right.
with that
So I think
old
I'm
news
teaching you.
again. Like I said, Sir King, I wouldn't have had those clicks and views if it hadn't been those many people that don't like you like that. Okay, sir? So stop it.
No, they can't.
The clicks and
I
views,
bring
the
everybody.
clicks and
Let me
views
take
don't
you
mean a
back
damn
here.
thing. The clicks and views don't mean a damn thing to me, Sir King. Okay? All
Well, you
right.
put my name in the
I'm
title, brought
talking
the
about
clicks and the
having
views,
good
homeboy. It is the
entertainment.
truth.
I'm
Numbers don't
talking
lie.
about having good
Numbers don't lie.
entertainment, good
Stop complaining.
content.
We tired of
I'm
you
not
complaining.
talking
Go to
about
Station Head. You can
signifying
play all
on
the
you
music
or
you want
anything
on
else.
Station Head. Go to
I can hear
Station
you. Can
Head.
you hear
Say
me,
Go
something,
to
Bless?
Miss
Station
Over
Cruiser.
them
Head. Stop counting my
arguing.
coins.
Say something, Miss
No.
Cruiser.
Can you hear me over them arguing? This is Miss
Yeah,
Okay, now I
yes,
can hear
good
you.
morning, Miss Cruiser. Yes, I hear
Now,
you,
and I
dear.
got a call in coming
Oh
to
Lord,
y'all. Hold on a minute.
the phone blowing up. All
Oh
that.
Lord, it's getting busy over here. Okay, let me see if I can answer this.
Sir King. Your notifications
Who
are
am
just
I
going
talking
off.
to?
Oh my bad. I'm a busy
Hello?
person. My bad. I got to deal with
Hello?
this ragamuffin up here named William. Excuse me. I'll
Sure.
turn it off.
See, I got to be a
Okay,
ragamuffin.
okay.
See,
Y'all
there you
hold
Ah,
up
go
a
with
minute.
the
Hey,
name
hey,
calling.
hey, Miss
go to
Cruiser,
Station
Right.
Sir
Head,
I'm
King,
William.
trying
and
to
Two
stay
Fool
Go to
with you,
Station
Allen.
Matt.
Head.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, y'all,
Yes,
hold up
ma'am.
a minute. Hold up a minute. I got somebody asking Sir King a question on the phone. Go ahead.
Sir King, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Why are you charging $150 to drop some tea?
Because that's the price of the bone technician. That's the price they're charging. You want to contribute? It's not one per person. It's a collaborative effort. So if everybody contributes, then I'll be dropping some bones on Halloween.
What kind of tea we gonna be getting for $150?
I always bring it, right? Not one time did I fail to bring it. Just tell you it'd be worth the
You
investment.
failed with this. You failed with this picture.
I
This
didn't, that's
Jay
your
Wilson
problem.
thing.
You didn't get it, right? You would have not have gotten it if it wasn't for me, right? It is what it is, right?
But let me say that. I recognize your voice when you asked the question by typing it. I didn't know it was you. But listen, $150 for some tea? It
Yeah,
must
because
be hella good.
no. It's not that. The device, the bones have to be repaired. So the bone technician is charging $150. Obviously, I'm going to pay some of it, but if it's a community that's going to benefit from the bones, then share in the whole excavation of the bones. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You over there eating. That's a $150
You hear
meal, huh?
that? That's your answer?
Yeah. Keep telling you
So
that.
Tear it up.
Good market strategy, y'all. Good market
You did
strategy.
really good, and I understand that it costs for you to do this stuff, but you charging for everything now.
Well, if you blame, it's not. Don't fault me for being an entrepreneur. I mean, that's a poor man's mindset if he's not seeking to get,
Well, Christmas
return
coming
on
up
what he's
too,
trying to
so
do.
of course.
I don't tell you about my
Sir
monthly
King, there's
expenses,
a
do I?
there's a very thin line between an entrepreneur and a scammer. May I ask you a
I'm not
question,
a
though?
scammer. No, scammer. See, that's the thing. You don't know the
I
definition of
didn't
a
say
scammer.
you
A scammer is
were.
someone who does not
I didn't
bring
say
or
you
does not
were.
deliver what they
I
say.
made
I
a
need to
But
go
don't
to
statement.
don't
shoot
bring
and
that.
text you.
Don't mention in that same vocabulary because I'm not a
I
scammer.
made a
Anybody that
that
gives
statement.
me,
number.
I promise, I give them what they want. So I
But
don't
may,
fish
may
you
I
for
ask a question? May I bring it back to what we were talking
Uh-huh.
about? What exactly was the tea? I watched that whole Jay Wilson video. So what
Well, did
exactly
you? I
came on?
mean,
And you said it was karma and it was
yeah, it
tea.
was karma. It was karma. You weren't there.
What
Did
was
you see it
karma? What
live?
was the karma?
Did you see the situation live? And are you sitting up? Are
I
you?
saw it. I saw it from beginning to end as it was
Okay.
going.
Right. Okay. So did you know what his office looked like before? No, he didn't. Right. Okay. So and then he immediately
When you
deleted the
say his
video. Right.
office before,
Okay,
we
Miss
never
Cruiser,
seen the office
Miss
at his,
Cruiser,
his current
I'm,
job.
first of all, I'm not here to take questions from you in that situation. That is a situation between he and I, and you
Because
shouldn't
you
get in
were
the,
fleecing,
you
because you
should
were
not
fleecing
get,
the people with that, and you know you
why are
was.
you
It was
complaining,
basically he was at work,
excuse me,
and the
why are
only
you
thing that it
complaining,
proved is that
what,
he had a job.
why,
There were
Bless, do you
students
really
in
want
there
her to
that was
ruin the
doing,
situation because
it's
she's trying to
capitalism,
defend
right?
someone who's,
October is
I don't think
why
very
are
she
you
running up.
being,
I think that she's asking you a
why is she,
question.
I don't understand,
You
why is
know,
she being
long
in the
as it's a
middle of
respectful
something?
question.
No, it's
I
not
think
respectful
she just
questions
asked you a
because
question.
it's not a
Huh?
respectful question because it doesn't involve her, first of
It
all.
didn't involve
Nobody's
you,
policing.
but you were in it.
It
It
did
didn't
involve
involve you
me.
at all, but you.
Miss Cruiser,
So,
you're being
so,
very
why
disrespectful.
are you
You're
more?
being very
Why
disrespectful,
do
Miss
you have
Cruiser.
more
You're getting
right
into something
about it
that
than
does
I
not
have?
involve you. Miss
Oh no,
Bless, I'm
honey,
out of here
I can't
because
be
Miss Bless,
manipulated
I'm
by
about
you,
to
sir
curse
King.
this
You
lady out
already know
because
that's
she's
why
very
you
I'm out of here, Bless. You
manipulated me.
take care.
But I'm on
Miss
blessed
Cruiser,
watch.
you
Let's
got
go.
something to come
You
up.
got a question.
Okay. did you, Miss Cruiser? He left because of the question you asked him. So
Right.
you can come back when Miss Cruiser get down. But
Was my question in any way
I think it was a
disrespectful to the
legitimate
man?
question. Sir Ken, I think it was a legitimate question because I was asking you the same thing because I didn't see the T. I'm telling you, I thought it was I didn't see, and I even when I talked about it yesterday, I wasn't windmilling for Jay Wilson. I wasn't necessarily going against Sir Ken, but I didn't see the T in that picture. Did y'all see it? Was y'all here yesterday when I showed that picture? Nobody cares. That's what I'm saying. Stop lying, TV. I didn't see that. I didn't see what the significance was. I didn't get the T just like Miss Cruz. I put it to you like that.
I watched the video live from the time Jay hit that button, and the only thing that video proved was Jay Wilson obviously had a job. The office there was pink balloons in there. It is Cancer Month, and we know that pink is the color.
Right. Right.
The office was, I guess they trying to say it wasn't well kept or whatever. There was a printer in there. You could see down the hallway. I understand why Jay deleted the video because the announcement that came over the intercom was kind of revealing. So I shaded a little bit. I went on my community tab and I put on there. I said he took that video down expeditiously, which I don't blame him. But there was nothing in it that was tea or embarrassing or it kind of lined up with what Jay's been saying.
So Miss Cruz, so evidently there was more than just the one picture I showed yesterday because you mentioned it in the hallway.
Well, I don't know how many pictures it was because people was obviously snapping screenshots. These were screenshots that people were taking from the live. What I saw was the actual live. Now, I don't know how many screenshots.
Oh, okay, because I showed a picture yesterday just of a desk, the picture on the closet doors open. I see the pink balloons on the right side, but I didn't see all the clutter and all the good tea. Yeah, he was saying it. So,
I guess there'll be good tea because people saw my office. There's clutter right now. I'm looking at.
Yeah. So of course, my imagination was going. The way he was talking about it, people would want to buy it. I couldn't wait to see it. So when I saw it yesterday, I said, well, what's going on? But now this morning, I see a different picture. So I'm wondering, is that the same thing? And I don't see no hallway. I don't see somebody talking about he was doxxed and a plaque on the wall. And I didn't even know that he had removed the video because I didn't know nothing about it till Sir King was talking about something.
Yeah, he removed it immediately. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Also, okay, then, so the way this person was saying was a plaque on the wall, maybe that person saw that part of it. Because there ain't no plaque on the picture, in the picture the two that I see. And I just saw a second one this morning that looked totally different. There ain't nothing on there that could possibly dox him. Dox Jay Wilson that I can see.
Well, I think that maybe, there was, I think for me, it wasn't really what I saw, it was what I heard that I felt like why he took the video down. What I heard was enough for me to know some things.
Oh, okay. Now, what I don't understand is what Carla just said about $150 and Sir King was saying the bones. I hope he come back up here and tell me what he meant. Something is broke down and he got to fix it or something and it cost him $150 and he wants the supporters to pay for it. I don't understand that one either.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the bones. I have no idea about that either.
But if the supporters want to help him fix whatever he talking about, well, kudos.
Yeah. Well, can I put my little 2 cents in on about
you can put 5 if you want to. Go right ahead.
All right. I tried being nice to this old geezer, this young geezer, but like Miss Cruiser said, he's a charlatan. He'll lie, he'll twist facts, and he'll say things to make people want to go after his butt because, his channel was going down. Yes, his channel does not have many viewers as it does. And when I get on my platform and then he's bringing back old shit about, I got you 1,000 views. Like I said, no. You didn't get me the 1,000 views. That was 1,000 people that wanted to hear me talk about your dumb ass. Now he got under my skin this morning, and I know I'll probably be in this damn shit tonight too.
Yeah, we both gonna be on it. But here's the thing about me being on it. Ain't no shame in my game.
No shame.
My page is monetized and my views are very low on this particular channel. So if he wants to talk about me, tell him I will step back in the garage in front of that Tesla and talk back about him. Because nobody else do I like to spar with other than Sir King. I love sparring with him.
Sir King, she likes sparring with you. Sir
Because
King,
if it's gonna get me 1,000, if it's gonna get me 1,000 views, Sir King, run over there to your channel and talk about Miss Cruiser all day. Put my name in the title.
Well, he couldn't, wait a minute, Miss Cruiser. He couldn't handle sparring with you. He jumped down. He said, "Bless, I gotta go, Miss Cruiser." Asking questions about the same thing I was asking. I wanted to know what was about the picture. Hi, Miss Toby. Now,
wait a minute, was he running like a rock star? What's that song that he likes to play? What's the song he likes to play? Somebody running.
No, he plays so many of them.
Yeah. She's a track star.
She's a track star.
Oh yeah. He's a track star. He's a runner. Yeah, that's what he just did. Sir King, you just did your own song. He's a track star. He's a runner. He's a track star.
He got up out of here expeditiously.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir King, I'm gonna have to say that to you now.
Sir King, I am clout chasing for the numbers, baby.
He's a runner. He's a track star. Oh Lord.
See,
that's what we all here for, the numbers.
We all have our opinions, and far as women having male attention, which I've seen somebody there, even if it's negative. Cheryl, I don't know why you made that comment, dear, but I love you anyway, okay? So thank you for that comment. Oh boy.
Money, you're a
Sherry said some of y'all love male attention, even if it's negative. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't get no.
I don't think women love negative attention. I really don't. But there are some men on here like Sir King that wants to give out negative attention. And when he mentioned about, I'm gonna leave because I might cuss this woman out. No, Sir King.
Sir King. She was getting down to nitty gritty.
Listen, it wouldn't have been the first time. Miss Cruiser done been cussed out on YouTube. She done been cussed out by better folk than him.
Well, he's trying to keep up that reputation.
Out on his own show.
He's trying to keep up the good reputation that he don't curse people. He don't like cursing and all that.
I ain't impressed by nobody looking at a screen pressing. I'm impressed by you telling me where you at and you pulling up. That's what impressed me. Other than that, I ain't for all that talking. Do something. I'm just playing. I'm just talking, y'all. I ain't fighting nobody.
All right.
I ain't fighting nobody. I ain't laying hands. But anyway, thank you for letting me come up, Bless. It was good to see you again, William, and everybody.
Thank you for your support.
He's a runner. He's a track star. Miss Cruiser was really asking the same things. I was kind of asking, where was the tea at?
Well,
I didn't see it.
I could ask him. I could ask him a lot of questions too, but I refuse to. And like I told people, I wouldn't be up on this platform anymore, dropping down. And I meant that. I didn't tell the people that I wasn't going to listen to his dumb ass and see what he's saying. So with that being said, Miss Bless Watkins, I love you and I love everybody in the chat. And thank you for having me up there.
And thank you for coming up. Hey, Trajan Lane, you just getting here? I had to speak on our boy again this morning because I couldn't finish it yesterday because I was waiting for that cleanup. Clean it up. Oh, Lord. But anyway, it's been grand. If nobody ain't got nothing else to say, I'm going to go. Sir King, you didn't have to run and hide. All she was doing was asking some questions. Now you be asking questions too. So when nobody dragging you, we was inquisitive here. You see what bonnet I got on. You see my bonnet. Let me show you. I got questions. I got questions. It is what it is. Let's just have some questions this morning. Okay? But you ran. You're a runner. You're a track star. You like to say everybody else running. You're still in the bushes. Okay? Now, y'all, let me reiterate. The man got put out the hospital. Jay Wilson got a new car. Congratulations to you. The list will be back next Monday. It's going to be members only. We can start having fun again. We'll have all that old dark stuff. Rico running from somebody. He left town with his clothes in his bag. He reminded me of that song, Midnight Train to Georgia. Said he's going back to a simpler place of time. So I hear he running back. And he won't somebody to pay for the U-Haul, but in reality, his enablers is paying for his booze and his trees. If that's what y'all want to do, kudos to y'all. I ain't mad at you. But if you can keep your mouth on me, I can put my mouth on that old granny you got over there. All of y'all sick alcoholics. It is what it is. As long as you keep calling me, it took me a long time to start clapping back. But as long as you can come on here and call me all kind of old bees, old bats, I feel like your mom and your granny is, because look how they raised you. Okay? It is what it is. Now you can come on here, cry, and get drunk, and slap that disease-looking butt at me again all you want. All I'm going to do is throw some preparation H or Neosporin or something to my screen. Because, boy, I don't know what all them legions is on your butt. But, baby, you need to do something about it. Get back on your medication, because you admitted yourself about 4 months ago. You don't take your medication and you don't care. And you don't care if you pass them letters on to somebody. You said that. The words came out of your mouth. You said that. And I don't understand why anybody would want, in their right mind, would want to hook up with you, knowing that you drunk and don't take your medication and said you don't give them. Now you over there talking about you got to get a doctor down there in New York to get the meds. So do that mean you ain't got no meds? And why don't people kick you out that house? How come you just jumped up and moved abruptly? You owe them money. You got to pay off the credit card for the supplies. You said the house is fixed. And believe me, you need to go ahead and Google global warming. And you know you started that fire because you had a bunch of ash in the butts, and that butt sat there smothered for about 18 to 72 hours. That's all it takes for the flame to come back up. It is what it is. Yeah, face, I'll throw some holy water or something at that butt too. Maybe that'll help it. You know, I am Holy Water Blast Watkins. I will throw some water at my computer screen when you come slap that little disease-looking butt, little biscuit butt, y'all, because it's small. A little biscuit butt with sores all over it again. I will be throwing some blessed water at that face. That's a good idea. Okay. With that said, Blessing's gonna get on up out of here, y'all. I'm a runner. I'm a checkstone. You your own song. You your own song. Sir King, I still don't understand what the 150 is. Maybe when you do your live later on and lie on me and the rest of it because I wasn't dragging you, maybe you will discuss that again. But I'm gonna have to ask somebody what they meant about that so I can come back and tell y'all what it is. I don't know what it is. No, Betty, wasn't no global warming with them. It was all them little heat spots, little hot spots under all the ashes and butts. He started that fire. The people probably ready to go. The neighbors been complaining about a naked, nasty butt sticking out with a long pencil peen, shook it at something. They don't realize he be shaking it at a phone or a computer or something, drunk and screaming. You know the neighbors tired of complaining. Them people didn't know all that was going on their back porch. That's what I think. That's what I think happened. With that said, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna run. I'm finna be a runner and a director. Too little, y'all. I gotta go. I got Big G Little get ready to go, y'all, for real. I'm a runner, I'm a champion. He got me now. I'm gonna be singing that song all day. I am. I'm thinking about that song because he sure ran. All Miss Cruiser did was ask him one question, y'all, and he couldn't take the heat. He got up out of here. He ran. He ran. Drop the diamonds. Thank y'all for coming by. Appreciate you. Go ahead, hour and 22 minutes. Go ahead and finish up my breakfast. All right now. I bet you that's Sarkini in the back, y'all, because he usually come up when I get ready to go. I bet you that's Sarkini in the back. Sarkini, why you always do that?
Cut the music. Cut the music. Cut the doggone music.
Wait a minute. Don't demand me to cut it. I only let you. I see you back there because you always do that when I get ready to leave. I want to know if you're going to answer my question about this 150.
Okay. Damn, I got tired of dealing with that booger wolf cruiser. Damn, nobody was talking to her.
All she did was ask you one question.
That's what her banned from the cruise
All
ship.
she
Anyway,
did was ask you one
jump on the
question.
damn cruise ship, they talk about over limit. You gonna need $5,000 because you over limit. Sorry, Bless. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, tell me about that before I go, for real.
Yeah, she banned from all the cruise ships because she put the cruise ship over limit. You know, damn. Anyway, what I wanted to say was it's not 150 per person; it's 150 in total. So if you wanted the bones to be unburied on Halloween, anybody that gives over $50 will get a special, access before the bones are released. Okay. You don't have to do it, so there ain't no scam. I ain't making people do nothing. Everybody that gets something from me is highly pleased. But she ain't purchased a damn thing with her scamming behind. Taking, what's his name? William McCray. You need to worry about William McCray stealing people's stuff. You a whole damn scammer yourself, so stealing that man content. That's why he put papers on your behind. But we ain't talking about all that, right? You scammer. Don't scam my scammer, Jim, my mama. Go ahead.
But wait a minute, but why did you wait till they leave to come say something?
Because Bliss, I come to talk to you. I ain't come to talk to them booger wolves. If William said worried about the whole copyright, take his behind over the station head. Stop complaining about stuff there's an answer to. There's an answer to you. Oh, they need to get. No, those artists put hard work into their work. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get songs produced. Take your butt to station head.
But with that said, though, I got to go for real, Sir King. I'm glad you came back up. Maybe when I come back on later on, we can talk some more. But I know I'm going to be in your agenda later on. Just don't twist it too bad. And thanks for coming up. It wasn't the drag fest, but I did want to know why did you make that room seem like it was more than what it was? Because it wasn't right.
Hello. Your truck is open. You left your truck open.
Look. Trey John said he will donate to getting that water off your knees.
What do you say? Get water off my roof? Oh no! She gotta go,
when I get ready
no
to go.
Problem. She gotta go. She gotta go. She gotta go, y'all. She gotta go.
Hello.
They can't even operate their damn phone.
Yeah, I gotta hang up though. But I'm gonna go for real.
God bless you. Take care. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Hang up on them, Bless. Hang up on them.
Might be somebody I want to talk to.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Black Wire here.
Who is this?
Hello. So I see Sir King up there, and I want to ask him how come he thinks he's an entrepreneur, and how come he's a businessman, but he can't come feed these children.
Oh, you got children over there?
Yes, Sir King. Where is he? Because I've been looking for him.
Sir King, you still in the bushes. This lady want to know why you can't come feed the children. How many children do you have?
Twins.
Sir King, why you won't feed your twins? He gone now though, baby girl, for real.
Yeah, that's right. I know he was, so I'm gonna catch him again.
Catch him again and catch me again too, honey, because I really got to go.
Okay, I got you now. I'll see where you be at. Thank you, Miss Black.
Okay, bye. So King, I'll be back later on talk about them children you won't pay child support for your kids. Hello, everybody.